Nothing changes if nothing changes. A hard truth that we as PDA parents now know all too well. There's a saying that spins around in my head on the really difficult days, and that is, nothing changes if nothing changes. And if you are like us, parenting a child or children with a PDA profile, that truth hits harder than most. Because regardless of what so many people misunderstand, PDA is not just a list of behaviours or seemingly rude outbursts. It's a neurodivergent profile driven by a deep, anxiety-based need to remain in control of absolutely everything. In family life, this can mean explosive meltdowns, avoidance so intense that it looks like really rude defiance, and a seemingly unpredictable reaction to the most basic of requests, like it's time to brush your teeth. When my husband and I started our journey parenting with our gorgeous Herbie, we thought we would be the best parents we could be, and believing in the age-old story that if you were in control of your child at all times, then you must be a brilliant parent. But here's the thing we learned the hard way. PDA doesn't play by the typical parenting rule books, and the harsh truth is, if nothing changes, nothing changes. We soon recognised that we had to stop parenting in the way that everyone else thought that we should parent, and actually be the parent that Herbie needed us to be. In reality, you may already think that your child has a PDA profile, but actually thinking it or knowing it and then working with it are two very different things. To see real change and less conflict, more connection and a lot more regulation, we had to stop repeating the old patterns that simply didn't work. We still have to consistently remind ourselves that demand reduction isn't us giving in, autonomy isn't permissiveness, and collaborative parenting isn't weakness. It's a strength, and it's us being the best possible parent for our child that we can be. And as we started to change how we approach things, from clothing choices to morning routines or homework or how we phrase requests, everything shifted and is continuing to improve every single day. This is proving to us daily that because we managed to change our approach and care a whole lot less about what the majority of parents think, we weren't giving in, we were building trust with our son. We were showing him that he was valued exactly who he is, that he's safe, that he's understood, and that we've got his back. For you, this might mean using what-if statements in place of demands like, oh, I wonder if your coat is nearby, instead of, can you put your coat on? Reducing demands of things that are usually non-negotiables in your home. Are they really non-negotiables? Could they be more flexible? Allowing more natural rhythms and giving choices that aren't loaded. And here's the harsh truth. The world isn't always going to be flexible for our children, but we as family members can be. That means that when they face the real-life non-negotiables outside of the home, they've got enough spoons left in their resource bucket to actually face those fears head on. Nothing changes if nothing changes.